Hey, what's up guys? I'm back from my hiatus, and today I will be talking about Merzbow. According to this log I keep in my notes app, I have listened to 89 Merzbow albums. That will not show up on camera, but you are just going to have to trust me. Anyway, consistently, one album has always come out on top for me, and that has been Merzbow. There is just something about it that is like so electrifying that I haven't really gotten out of any other Merzbow album. Not that he doesn't have other great albums. I mean, like Dharma, Pulse Demon, Venereology, Amlux, they're all pretty close to this level, but this just delivers a specific experience that I think you should definitely check out if you are into noise at all, or Merzbow specifically, because I think there's a good chance if you're watching this and you are a Merzbow fan that you haven't listened to this album. I don't really throw around the word underrated a lot, but like, I do not see enough discussion about Merzbow in like the Merzbow community or any just noise forum anywhere. It's mostly just brought up in like, what Merzbow hidden gem have you listened to? Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling about that and just talk about what I like about the album. Now, this album released a few years into his laptop era, which a lot of people aren't super partial towards that era in comparison to his analog stuff from like the 90s. However, I do think most people would agree among the music that he's made on his laptop, the best era of that was in the late 90s to early 2000s, like right after that switch. And this album is like smack dab in the middle of that. And among those early laptop releases, you get some things that he didn't really do that much before, which is like sample looping, groove, like repeating drum patterns. I mean, like listen to Merzbeat, for example, and this has a lot of that. So with the first song, Elephant Song, you just get this repetition in full force with this gritty, distorted guitar that sort of is like mangled and looped and panned around in different ways. And then he switches to this bass line that's like pretty groovy and like kind of gets you moving. Like this is almost something that you could sample in a rap song or something, just that bass line over and over again. It's pretty nice. Automatically, on my first listen of this album, when I got done with that song, I knew like there was something different about this and I was going to enjoy it. Next up, there's like this interlude that's 3 minutes long. It's called Horiwari, which, to be honest, I kind of forgot that it existed before filming this. It's just more of that typical like high-pitched laptop crunchy noise. Like his laptop stuff, when he does this heavy high-pitched distortion, there's this specific sound to it that you can detect. I don't really know how to describe it, but like, you know it when you hear it. Anyway, the next song, I have been wanting to talk about this. This might be like the magnum opus song of his entire career. I am not kidding. Outside Looking In is like... Hey guys, I'm kind of dumb. While editing this, I realized that I mispronounced that title. It's Inside Looking Out, not Outside Looking In. I think I say it like one more time, so sorry that I mispronounced that. Utterly beautiful ambience mixed with bass and harsh noise. It is so perfect. I think I commented on the YouTube video of this song that it was like my favorite Merzbow song, and I stand by that. I wouldn't really consider Merzbow like a song-by-song artist. Like, I don't know if I could quickly come up with a top 10 list of my favorite Merzbow songs. Usually when I listen to an album I really like from Merzbow, which is sort of every song blends together into this one tapestry of noise. Like, I can pick them apart, but I don't really tend to think of them individually. I do return to this one song a lot, though, on this album. It has, like, this emotional core to it, which I would very scarcely say about any other Merzbow song or album. Like, if I turn on Cloud Cock 00 Grand, I'm not gonna be like, man, this melody is like really making me tear up. No, I'm just gonna be like, yeah, these noises are cool and I like this album and I like Sound Collage. But this song, it feels like he was going through something when he was making this. And that sentiment kind of reflects throughout the whole album. Like, there are a lot of moments that feel almost viscerally angry, more so than his other... Like, he has plenty of screeching, harsh noise on a lot of his music, but I just don't really get that out of it in the same way that I do on this album. What I'm trying to hammer home here is this is wholly unique. There is nothing in his discography quite like this. I'm kind of struggling to put the words together to describe it because I'm new to this. Like, I've only made one other video and that was a year and a half ago, but I'm trying my best. Anyway, moving on to the next song, Outside Looking In, part 2. I think I just shook the camera, sorry. Then we move on to just straight power noise with this like amazing, bassy, just fucking holy shit beat that happens. There was this one moment that lasts like 5 seconds where everything converges on you and you feel like you're in hell. It almost sounds like you're listening to a Dream Crusher song, which like, that is the utmost appraise I could give to an album comparing it to Dream Crusher, so that's how you know it's good. One of my only minor gripes with this album is that he doesn't smoothly transition part 1 and part 2 together, but just like fades out part 1, and then part 2 is a hard cut from the same bass that part 1 ended with. Like, he could have just had them transition, but he didn't, which it's sort of distracting when I listen to it, but like also it's not really a big deal, so whatever. But yeah, once again, that one moment where the beat just like screams at you, that is a top 10 moment in Merzbow's career. Also another burst of anger, like I don't know if it's a sample or just like a noise synth thing, it literally sounds like the song is just screaming at you repetitively. It sounds like Masami Akita himself is unleashing his fury into this song. Those two are definitely my favorite songs on the album, but there's still plenty more great material to be found. Like the song Music Machine has this like almost innocent guitar sample, but then you hear like that stupid distorted crackling and you're like, oh yeah, this is a Merzbow song. But even still, this is sort of like a more mellow step back into, I guess, down-tempo ambient looping territory. It almost sounds like he got Boris to record a little loop for him and just like fucked it up and distorted it and looped it for 7 minutes. The following 2 tracks, Horse and Penderecki, they're more of that like typical just harsh, screeching, distortion, laptop stuff that you're used to. But they're nice. I like them. I think they're a good, like, breather. Oh yeah, Merzbow, yay, I'm listening to a Merzbow album. And then the next song, Green, holy shit, that is another huge moment for me. For this song, we're back to the power noise drums, and this is definitely the heaviest moment on the album for sure. Just this whole song is a journey of yet another distorted guitar sample that just gets louder and louder and louder, and there's more noise that clouds around you and just like completely envelops your head. I have a pretty interesting memory associated with this song, and it was when I was going for a walk in the woods, which I do somewhat often. I was listening to this album, and there's this like abandoned construction site that I go to sometimes, and while I was there, I tried to climb inside this broken down construction vehicle, and I reached my hand in the window and I got stung by a wasp right on the tip of my pinky. And while that was happening, this song at this moment was playing in my AirPods. So if you've ever gotten stung by a wasp before, the pain kind of like comes in waves. Like, it's not too bad at the start and it just gets worse and worse and worse. So you can just picture me like running around, grabbing my pinky in pain while that song is playing. So that was really good. That was great that happened. But yeah, yet another goated highlight on the GOAT of all Merzbow albums. The following track, Hummingbird, goes for another sample loop of this like orchestral recording, and just completely destroys it, like bit crushes it, distorts it, you know, the typical Merzbow sample flip thing, but it's pretty cool and like disorienting, almost like that one song from Dharma, which I can't remember the name right now, with the piano. If you've heard it, you know what I'm talking about. Just a wonky second to last finisher piece, I guess. And then the last song is this 3-minute screeching harsh noise song, and that's it. That's Merzbow. Just a banger album that not enough people have listened to. So that's kind of my main purpose of this video, is telling you to listen to that album, even if you're not a Merzbow fan. If you're not a noise fan at all, well, you probably shouldn't start with this album then. Start with Going Places by Yellow Swans. That one, I think I said in my review on Album of the Year that that's a good starter noise album, which I stand by that. So if you're just getting into noise, listen to a couple more accessible albums first, and then listen to Merzbow, and then you'll have a good time. Oh yeah, and I have the CD of this as well, so that's kind of cool. I was going to show this at the beginning, but I forgot. Here it is. This is the inside of it. if you're interested. This is the first CD I ever bought, fun fact. I thought this would be a good start, because like it's only on YouTube, and I guess SoulSeek, but I haven't started using SoulSeek yet, because I'm lazy as shit. Well, that's the end of the video. I hope I didn't come across as like really awkward the whole time, because I'm still kind of new to this. So anyway, I'm going to link my Album of the Year account and also my other YouTube channel in the description. I'm planning on making more of these. I think I said that last time and I didn't, so hopefully I can commit to that. If I don't make another post in like 2 weeks, I'll post my home address to my community tab, and then you can come and kill me. So there you go. I don't really know what else to say. Goodbye.